Happy Hump Day, Sunseekers. It's a Wednesday at the Beach House Beach Bunker. I hope you had a great Tuesday as we trudge our way through the week. Incredibly sad news yesterday. We lost a country music legend, a philanthropist, and just a genuine, nice person in the world of entertainment, and that is hard to come by. We lost Dolly Parton yesterday, so we will have special tributes to Dolly coming up, including her last words, her last public appearance, which was opening a truck stop in her home state that had her name all over it. One of the world's great legends is gone. It's also Puppy Day today. It's Dog Day, not Hot Dog Day. This is National Dog Day, so people are sharing their fur baby pictures online. Some beautiful fur babies. Loblaws reverses course on removing country of origin labels. We told you about this last week when we were on location at Murray's, that Loblaws was not going to tell you where your stuff was coming from. They just had come to terms with the fact that, you know what, people can do the research themselves. Here's a bunch of oranges, $1.99 a pound. Who cares where they come from? Well, now that the tariff war is on, there's outrage over that, and so they have changed course. We've got the latest on that. Also, the latest on Canadians being number one. We're number one. Canada's number one. Take that, rest of the world. When it comes to consumer debt, nobody knows how to spend money like Canadians do. The reports are in, and if anybody knows how to shoot a puck, cross-country ski, snowshoe, Canadians, we know all about Tukes and Molsons, and we know how to use our credit cards. Oh, yes, we do. And we've got some developments on the Hayden Penny-a-Terre investigation. Her neighbor is speaking out now, saying that things were not always calm living next door to the superstar. And something called customer rage. Really? Customer rage? Really? See, this is why we need someone like Dolly. Man, she made the world bright. Very sad news. Tributes continue to pour in. So we will have a lot on Dolly Parton today. 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, the family released a video. We've got that. We will relive the day yesterday and then take a look at her career, some of her music, and her last public appearance. And she gave an interview just a couple of days ago. And You know, one thing about Dolly is she was not lazy. No one could ever say that Dolly Parton was lazy. She just wanted to keep working. She was like the Energizer Bunny. She just kept going and going and going. We start the day with some nice temperatures, though. Look at this, double digits again. Yes, that's beautiful. These are beautiful mornings. 2 weeks today, kids are back at school. We got 14 days to go, guys. 14 days, 1 hour and 54 minutes on our back-to-school countdown. We are seeing our sun rise on this beautiful Hump Day Wednesday, but I'm telling you, those days are slowly slipping away on us. They are slowly getting shorter as we get closer to that first day of school. It is going to be an absolutely picture-perfect day for August today. Sunshine and 25 degrees, much the same tomorrow. Our normal's 24, so this is absolutely gorgeous. They're having a hard time nailing down how much moisture we're going to get for the weekend, but it's probably best to prepare for a little bit of rain on Friday and on Sunday of the weekend. They're saying Saturday's going to be gorgeous, up around 27 degrees. But again, we still have a bit of time between the weekend and today being Hump Day. Good morning, Sun Seekers. How was your Tuesday? I hope it was fantastic. 2 weeks today, the kids are back at school. We're coming down the home stretch. I hope you're enjoying your fur baby. And you know what? Even if you don't have a fur baby anymore, I lost Dizzy last June. I'll probably share a picture, one of my favorites, of me and Diz. They're not that far. They're not that far from us. And even though it is sad that we lost Dolly Parton yesterday, she was incredibly religious. And her family's very religious. And when you're religious and somebody passes on, you will miss them. You will always miss them. They won't be here anymore, but you know that they truly are in a wonderful, magical, magnificent place. And yeah, she is going to be missed. Anyway, we'll have plenty of time to talk a bit about that. So yeah, that's coming up later on in the show. And, of course, yesterday's good thing. I was invited to a barbecue yesterday, a very special barbecue that I can't wait to tell you about. I'll save it for the good thing. And it's got a rather significant local announcement that comes along with this barbecue. What was going on? My phone rang yesterday afternoon. Hey, you want a burger? I never met a burger I didn't like, especially with all the trimmings. Hey, we've got we're live streaming on all platforms across the internet, including TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, X, Facebook. We're all over the place. That's for hour one of the show. And then hour two of the show is exclusively for our Twitch followers. And you can sign up at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show and join. That allows you to comment, but we have a lot of people that just prefer to watch the show. It is hooked up to my website, so there's a little video window there on the website that you can watch and follow along at tylerglenshow.com, but you can't comment unless you're on Twitch, okay? And then we've got people who are in the podcast club, which is a huge number now, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You can download the Tyler Glen Show podcast from iHeartRadio or Google Podcasts, or where else do you get podcasts? Podcastsuperstars.com. I don't know. I don't know if that's real. Don't go there. You know, yeah, you're downloading podcasts for other stuff. Just look for me. Spell it with Glen, one N. That's all. And thank you for doing so. It's 30 minutes or less, by the way. So, you know, trip from Mendoza to Brandon, you can sneak me in. If you're traveling from Brandon to Winnipeg, I'm wrapped up just past Carberry. If you're going the other way from Winnipeg to Brandon, I'm all wrapped up by the time you get to Portage. Okay? All right. Who do we got to say good morning to? Tracy, Roger, and Road Reverend over on Twitch this morning. We've got Brandon, JD, and Stanley over on TikTok. Good morning, guys. Hey, first one's in. Nice to see you. Janine is over on Facebook. Not to be confused with Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolie. I can't get enough of that song. And then I can't get it out of my head. We've got Rochelle, Connor, and Damien over on TikTok, and we've got Tosh on Twitch along with Cindy and Michelle. Good morning, Cindy and Michelle. Nice to see you. Isabel is here. So is Darren, Carl, and Bedouin. Bedouin is on TikTok. Good morning. KD4380's over on Twitch. We got Sean on YouTube this morning. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. We've got Nick over on Twitch. Bernice is on Twitch too. Quentin is on Twitch too. Holy cow. Megan is here on Facebook. Derek, good morning to you also on Twitch. Tony, Mandog, and Rachel on TikTok. Good morning to you, Lindsay. Lindsay Hines. Good morning, Tyler. Good morning to you, Lindsay Hines. Cindy says she's hoping that next weekend is nice in Regina for the Labor Day Classic. Is it that time already? Where is the time going? Where is the time going? Labor Day Classic? I guess so. It is Labor Day. I'm thinking it will be. I have attended a few Labor Day Classics when I lived in Regina, and we never had bad weather. Labor Day is almost, no, I'm going to knock on wood. I'm going to jinx it now. Sorry. But it's generally really good. August and September usually are good. August was meh. July was August was meh. September will be yeah. Nick says there will never be another one like Dolly. Nope, she was one of a kind. Truly blessed. And yeah, she was fantastic. And, you know, ironically, her music, yeah, I liked her music. She was awesome. I loved when she performed with Kenny. Kenny and Dolly were my favorite. You know, it's, Kenny was also pretty good on his own, but those two, they were just, when they teamed up, that was magical. I posted on my Facebook page. I can't post it on the show. Can't play any part of it on my show. But if you're on my Facebook page, and if you go under the announcement of her passing, I have posted the YouTube video of the last time the two of them performed. I have watched that at least a dozen times. 15 minutes long. And they put 3 songs in it. It's the last time they performed publicly together. And it's so sad. Every time I watch it, I get emotional. There's a song in there I'd never heard before, something about true friends will always be true friends. And it's neat because she says in the video, we've worked all these years together and there have been lots of rumors. You and I, you know, and he says, really? Never heard any of them. He's laughing. And then she makes a terribly inappropriate comment about him. Now is his time to make a pass at her or something like that. And he's like taking it back. They were so professional over the years. But when they sang, it's like they had chemistry. Wow. They had the chemistry. Good morning, Christian. Good morning, Mike. Tosh had a wonderful day yesterday. Oh, well, that is so good. Nick says, don't forget about Spotify. Joan Gurr is here, and so is Renee. Joan and Renee are on Facebook. Welcome. Good morning. It's nice to see you. We're remembering Dolly today. Lots of Dolly. It may fill the entire half hour between 7:30 and 8 o'clock on the show today. Tosh says that she has a lot of memories growing up with parents blasting Jolene and the Dolly tunes. My stepmom's name is Jolene. Oh, the jokes. Cindy went to the Labor Day Classic last year for the first time. Amazing atmosphere. Oh, they throw a great party. Tracy Rogers says, yeah, Islands in the Stream is my favorite. I am a fan. The Christmas album is something I can never get rid of. And it will be extra special this Christmas. It will be extra special knowing the two of them are together, and it's like they're singing from heaven. Hey, it's Jesus' birthday, and they're in the front row singing, I believe in Santa Claus. Once upon a Christmas, It's a great album. Anna's over on TikTok. Good morning, Anna. So is Kathy. It's nice to see you. Al Greiner is here this morning on Facebook. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Islands in the Stream. Loved Islands in the Stream. That is what we are. No and in between. How could we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world. And we'll rely on each other. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Oh, Rhonda's here. Good morning. Tosh likes 9 to 5. Rhonda's here. You know, this is perfect timing because we're going to do yesterday's good thing in just a moment. We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap in yesterday's good thing and a sponsor mention and a big announcement all into one nice little package with a bow on top. What, Tyler, what are you talking about? Well, yesterday I managed to attend the Tim Hortons Staff Appreciation Barbecue, one of the many events that they do for their staff throughout the year. I'm sure if you follow the show, you know that I also help to host the holiday party. They make me like the prize guy. I get to hand out all the prizes. And man, they always hand out so many prizes at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba when they get their staff together. I got a few pictures from last night's festivities. Yeah, the sun did come out. I think this is one of those moments where the sun came out. As burgers and hot dogs and pizza, and they were down at the Riverbank Discovery Center enjoying a beautiful evening with all kinds of prizes and bonuses and fun. And a big thank you to the Tim Hortons crew. Oh, there's Greg and Ryan and a bunch of other staff. Yes, the sun did come out. It was a great night. But a couple of announcements were made. The Holiday Smile Cookie Campaign for 2026. The local benefactor from the Smile Cookie Campaign for 2026, Hope for Holden. This is a massive groundswell of support for a little guy from right here in our community. You've probably heard about the Hope for Holden golf tournament. There are all kinds of fundraisers happening for this little guy, and we will have more on Holden as the Smile Cookie campaign gets closer. His family was on location with us yesterday to make that announcement, and staff at Tim Hortons got to meet Holden and the family. It was fantastic. And then a big announcement for staff, and this is something that I want you to share with anyone in your circle. I took this picture right after we made the announcement. Someone has parked their car on the grass. Wait a second. That's a 2026 Chevy Trax vehicle. That vehicle will be driven by somebody who works at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba this fall. You see, they're giving their staff a brand new car. Somebody on the staff at Tim Hortons is going to win a brand new car between now and December the 22nd. Now, there are some rules and regulations involved. Basically, it's just like, come work for Tim Hortons and have some fun with the team. They're expanding. They're growing their staff. They need to grow the bench. And so if you or somebody that you know wants to get on the team at Tim Hortons, you better act fast. This is happening between now and December the 22nd. And the earlier you get in on this, the better your chances of winning this car. It's real. I got in it briefly because everybody wanted to see it. They'll give it away December the 22nd. It's a 2026 Chevy Trax vehicle. Tracy says, wow. Yeah. Are your staff getting a car? Huh? And that's just like, obviously that's the big prize, but they're so good to their staff. 10 area locations of Western Manitoba Tim Hortons. Work for Tim's, and you too could win a car. They have locations in Brandon, Dauphin, Verdun, Neepawa, and Moosomin. Just go into Tim Hortons, say, yeah, I'd like to be part of the team, please. I'd like to be part of the team. And they'll take it from there. All right. I am so happy that they invited me to help make that announcement. Thank you so much. It's so much fun. And hey, listen, they give me the microphone and I get to give away the prizes. It's like I'm giving away the prizes, but really they're signing the checks, but I get to give it away. It's so much fun. I love it. OMG, amazing, Timmy's. Yeah, a car. Wow. Also, wow, tomorrow I'm going to be on location from 1 till 3 with John and his crew over at Leon's. I am everywhere. Oh, what a busy August it has been. They've closed the store. It's closed again today. Yesterday was closed. Today it's closed, and it's because they've got the giant liquidation sale happening tomorrow. Now they need to get rid of everything in the store. Basically, is marked down because they've got to make room for the fall furnishings, which is all the new stuff for 2027. And so it's just time to clear it all out. If a business had like a yard sale or a garage sale, this would be it. Now the doors open at noon tomorrow. So that is going to be your best selection. People generally will line up for this because it is bigger than Boxing Day. It's the biggest sale of the year, which is why I'm going to be there 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to wait until the first couple hundred people get through the door. Then I'm going to show you what's going on. Show you some of the deals and stuff like that. So that's at Leon's tomorrow, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. It's their giant liquidation sale. Then on Friday, I'm going to be at Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards at Canadian's parking lot. They announced yesterday that, yes, the sale is happening, and that's going to be a busy one, too. It's the opening weekend of the Jacuzzi Hot Tub and Swim Spa sale, the end-of-season sale. And again, your opportunity to get 0% financing, or Creasy's pays the tax on jacuzzi, hot tubs, and swim spas. So, wow, busy week for yours truly, but lots of fun stuff going on. So, lots of opportunities to connect. Hopefully, you and I have a chance to connect. And I am looking forward to getting some downtime on the weekend because it's been a busy week, but it's great. It's so much fun. And thank you for the invites. All these businesses inviting me to come and stop by and say hi and have some fun. Okay, yesterday's good thing. And then the tip of the iceberg is I heard from Don Collins yesterday in California. How amazing is this? So Don Collins he's getting the old team back together. Yeah. So Don was instrumental in helping me to get this show up and running when he worked for Twitch and the Amazon company in San Francisco. He's still in San Francisco and currently owns a media company. And he has asked yours truly to help spearhead the North American rollout of shows like this. This is going to mean expansion. You're going to start seeing shows like mine pop up all over the place. And you may even see me in some very weird social media advertisements. And potentially this show being held up as an example across Canada and the United States for folks to jump on board, get in the content game, and have daily shows like this. Because of your support, because of our community support, because of our business support. And once again, I can't do it without you. So thank you so much for all you do for the show. And it has just been a wild August. I'll tell you, head spinning. So that is good stuff. Good stuff to start the show. Okay, what else you got going on? Nick says that he was out yesterday, and he's out at a tavern. And then the dip, and to celebrate their 30 days of marriage. Tavern United, apparently, he tells me, has a bucket of bacon on their menu. Just bacon. Okay, and my inbox has it. Wait a second, there's no pictures of that? You had a bucket of bacon and you didn't get a picture, Nick? What are you doing? What is happening? I need a picture of this, but you don't tell me you didn't take a picture of your bucket of bacon. Oh, I got a message here. Oh, Rhonda sent me a picture of me by the car. I'll include that in my post. Thank you, Rhonda. Picture by the 2026 tracks. Cindy says, got lots of housework done while it rained. We relaxed in the evening and sent some pics. Oh, this is some hot tub time. It's hot in the hot tub. The bubbles in the hot tub. Have you seen that Saturday Night Live skit? Go on YouTube, type in hot tub. Will Ferrell. There is a flurry of activity happening underneath the water's surface. In the hot tub. Oh, Cindy and Mr. Cindy under the cover of darkness and by the light of the red moon. That's my sound effects for the bubbles. Oh, nice. Trevor wants us to know that the doc has pail of bacon. Pail? Pail as in a pail? Thank you, Tracy Roger. Oh, the only one listening to what I'm saying. Thank you, Tracy. I thought it was pretty nice, too. I'll share some of that with you as it rolls out. I was pretty proud. It's like 5 years ago I was in. Coming up to 5 years ago since I saw Dawn in California. Where's the time gone? 8 seasons. It's been 4 years. This is crazy. It's been awesome. Michelle had lunch with a coworker yesterday. That's awesome. Very good. Sure gets dark early now. Oh, yeah. It's we're losing the daylight. It is slowly slipping away. I had this sent to me yesterday. This is a good thing. It's a little bit sad, but it's also good because I can't wait to make these. I will post this on my website at tylerglenshow.com. Coming up in the next few minutes, we have tributes to Dolly coming up. And this is Dolly's Famous Biscuits. I'll post the recipe on my website at tylerglenshow.com. And this has been tested by Lauren and Danelle. They say it's fantastic and so basic. It's hard to screw it up. So I'm glad that they shared this because I always screw stuff up. All-purpose flour, some baking powder, salt, baking soda, 5 tablespoons of lard. Oh, so save that bacon grease, Sunseekers, for Dolly's Biscuits. 5 tablespoons of lard. You know that's what tastes good. Or you can use vegetable shortening. Come on. Go for the lard. And buttermilk. So there you go. We'll have to give that a whirl. Oh, and Tosh had some London Fog donuts from Timmy's yesterday. My oldest stopped by as well, and you just had a fantastic day yesterday, Tosh. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had a wonderful day. Today is National Dog Day. People on the Facebook page are sharing pictures of fur babies all over the place. And so I look forward to sharing a few of those as the morning goes on. Thank you so much. As we get going this morning, again, we have got tributes to Dolly continue to come in. We will, of course, share some of those this morning and show you her last public appearance as well as the last interview that she gave just 4 days ago. That's all coming up on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. We're going to go to the beach now. We're going to Camp Salita. This is the live webcam from Croatia. Oh, they're in the boat already this morning. It's mid-afternoon there. Our beach cams on this side of the pond. There's a little bit of stormy weather, so we want a little bit of sunshine on a hump day Wednesday. We're going to take a quick beach break, and we'll be back with more food, fun places, and mayhem, and a tribute to Dolly coming up. Live shot of Salina Beach in Croatia this morning for a Wednesday afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock there. And temperature about 33 degrees. Oh, nice and hot. Got a little water park floating on the water there. Here at home in southern Manitoba, it's actually quite a nice morning. We got double digits to start as we continue our back-to-school countdown. Just 14 days left until the kids, the teachers, the parents are back at school. And it's going to be a great start to the school year. I think we're going to have some wonderful weather to send the kids back, although the extended forecast could change. But anyway, 12 degrees is where we start the day, and in for an absolutely fantastic day, almost near perfect. Sunshine at 25. Our normal is 24 for this time of year. It's gorgeous tomorrow, too, 25. A little bit of rain to start the weekend, but Saturday's looking good now. So some instability coming in for the weekend. They're having a hard time nailing it down. They said the weekend was going to be a washout, and now there's a little bit of hope for Saturday, and maybe we'll see some more sunshine come in, which would be nice because harvest has started. Harvest has started, 5% done. We're watching that closely as we say good morning to our farming friends across southwestern Manitoba, indeed across Canada. Good morning and a happy harvest. Have a safe and awesome harvest season because without farmers, we don't eat. Farmers are super, super important, so have a safe and productive harvest season. So at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, this video was released by Dolly Parton's family. Dolly had told her family that this is exactly how she wanted things to roll out on the event of her passing. Because I believe we are, up to 2 or 3 false alarms on Dolly Parton. And in fact, when the announcement did come out yesterday, there were some people that didn't believe it. They thought that it was another hoax. But in fact, it wasn't. The 80-year-old country legend, actress, philanthropist, businesswoman had passed away. And family had taken to the internet, to her social media channels, to release this 2-minute video.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light, and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. I first went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every walk of life and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
And so that hit the internet yesterday, and people were shocked, obviously, and very saddened. by that news. And the world didn't just lose a superstar, but we lost a genuinely nice person. Sunseeker reaction, Angela says, rest in peace, Dolly. Lori says, I'm so sad. She was the kindest person with a big heart. Dolly was my dad's favorite singer, and I loved her songs and some of the movies that she was in. She said her husband, Carl, will be waiting for her at the pearly gates of heaven. Stacy says, rest in peace, Dolly. My deepest sympathies to her family and friends. She was an amazing woman. She was a legend and a workaholic as far as I'm concerned. She loved to work, and she did it all. From singing to being in movies to being a business person, and her charities involved children's books, making sure that libraries were chocked full of books. Initially, we did not have any information as to how she passed away, but it was a very brief battle with cancer. The family has said she has not been feeling well in recent weeks, but she did take time to open her truck stop, a Dolly Parton truck stop, in June, her last public appearance. And of course, you can't have Dolly Parton without a huge spectacle. And there were people with cell phone cameras and video cameras, and I'm going to show that to you in just a second. First, a look back at Dolly's career.
Philanthropist died Tuesday in Nashville. Her team says she died surrounded by loved ones after bravely facing a brief battle with cancer. Although she had been ailing, Dolly just days ago was still working.
I continue working away on all of our other projects.
The announcement of her death came from her nephew.
Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest.
Dolly Rebecca Parton was born in 1946, the fourth of 12 children. Their family's cabin in the Smoky Mountains had no electricity, no running water. Her dad paid the doctor who delivered her, not with money, but with a bag of cornmeal.
Well, we didn't know we was poor till some smart aleck told us.
She turned that childhood into one of her most beloved songs, Coat of Many Colors, a song about the coat her grandmother stitched from rags and the pride sewn into it.
Though we had no money, I was rich as I could be.
By 10, she was on the radio. At 13, she made her debut at the Grand Ole Opry, introduced by Johnny Cash. The Porter Wagner Show made her a star. And when she outgrew it, she wrote her mentor a farewell song.
To this day, still.
Dolly never forgot the first time she heard Whitney Houston's iconic version.
I almost wrecked, honest to God. Had to pull over to the side at a Walgreens, there in Brentwood, where the Walgreens is now, and to listen to the rest of it. And it was the most overwhelming sensation because I couldn't believe my little country sad song, could even be done like that. But to hear it like that, and it was just overwhelming. That was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my entire life.
She was asked if it bothered her that the song was now associated with Houston.
But I'm not going to about Whitney making me $6 million.
And on the day she wrote that famous song, she also wrote another.
Jolene,
Oh, it's going to be stuck in our head now. Oh, my God.
Jolene, inspired by a bank teller who had flirted with her husband, became one of the most covered songs ever written. Throughout her long career, Dolly was quick with one-liners.
I would have been tall, but I got bunched up at the top.
Early on, the music business told her to tone it all down.
The thing that people said, you got to change your image. You have got to change your image. And I said, I ain't going to change my image. I'm going to make a fortune out of it.
She did exactly that, famously joking, it costs a lot of money to look this cheap. In 1980, 9 to 5 made her a movie star, an Oscar nominee, and gave working women an anthem. She wrote it on set without an instrument.
I started clicking my nails, which I get rhythm if I can't get to an instrument.
She played guitar, banjo, fiddle, dulcimer, and piano, her talent seemingly limitless. More than 3,000 songs written, 100 million records sold, 10 Grammys, and a Lifetime Achievement Award, and a place in both the Country and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Beside her through all of it, the man she met at the laundromat on her first day in Nashville in 1964.
This good-looking man just drives by, and he says something like, well, what are you going to get sunburned out here? And I say something stupid like, well, what's it to you? We start talking, and 2 years later, we married.
Carl Dean died last year. Dolly said she spent so long caring for him, she stopped taking care of herself. She was asked way back in 1982 what she would want her tombstone to say.
I want the tombstone to say, she should be lying here. I don't know where she went.
Dolly chose the song for her funeral, an old gospel hymn, her father's favorite.
If we never meet again, this side of heaven,
Oh, my gosh.
then I'll meet you on that beautiful
Such a pretty voice. Such a pretty person. Pretty soul.
If you need to lose that.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's, celebrities come and celebrities go. That's just part of life. But this one was a tough one yesterday. I mean, the outpouring of grief online just backs that up. Beverly says it's kind of crazy how much your heart can break for a person that you've never met. Immense sadness today. Rest in peace, Dolly. Jolene said, I saw her in Winnipeg in 2016. Glad we went. I always loved Dolly. I treasure my t-shirt and my bracelet I bought at her show. And she shares that with us this morning. Well, and with a name like Jolene, you got to go to the show. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Blessed Mama says, definitely a sad day. Such a huge icon and such a huge heart. Marilyn said, so sorry. What a lovely lady. Sherry says, what a beautiful soul she had. What a huge loss. Still in shock. Even at 80 years old, when somebody she didn't look at it. She had the spirit of a 40-year-old. The last time she had a public appearance was at the opening of her truck stop in June, where she cut the ribbon. And this is it was a big deal, understandably.
65. News 2 hit the road with an exclusive look inside the travel stop before it opened to the public. And someone extra special made a pit stop. Here's News 2's Kendall Ashman in Cornersville with more.
From a cup of ambition, Dolly's BBQ, live entertainment. All things Dolly inspired can be found here at Dolly's Tennessee and Travel Stop off I-65 in Cornersville.
The cool Dolly merch. We have our outdoor patio where you can sit with your family and take a load off the road. We have we have ice cream. We have the Cup of Ambition coffee.
And this is no ordinary travel stop. It's a full destination inspired by Dolly herself. And who knows, maybe even Dolly will make a pit stop.
Well, how's everybody doing today out in that hot, boiling sun?
Bringing the sun and the heat.
I've spent my whole life traveling out on the road. So anyway, I wanted to welcome all of you.
Fans traveling all across the country to see her.
8 hours from Charlotte, North Carolina. Not even thinking she was going to be here, hoping she would be, and then found out last night that she was going to be.
So it was a huge surprise for fans when she made a last-minute appearance for the official ribbon cutting.
I have been a fan since the womb, as I like to say. My mom was a big fan, and so I have loved her since I took my first breath.
So when mapping out your next road trip this summer, you may want to budget yourself a little extra time if you're traveling an I-65 south.
It will be worth budgeting extra time to spend time here. I can assure you. Your kids will love it. Your family will love it.
It is, she has Dollywood theme park, but she turned the theme park into a truck stop or entrepreneur as well. Singer, movie star, entrepreneur. Zumba Bernice says, I didn't realize how big she was into literacy. Such a wonderful person. Yes. And she has bought countless books here in Manitoba, all over the world, with her literacy programs. Tracy Rogers says, shed a few tears last night watching her tribute. She was such a wonderful woman. BM loved Islands in the Stream. Such a great song. Her and Kenny were just amazing together. And Derek says a little more local. Hazel Peach passed away. I'm not familiar with that person, so I'm not quite sure. But it's always sad when we lose folks in the community. There's no two ways about it. That's for sure. Here is Dolly opening the truck stop. This is just like we were there. Her last public appearance. This was in June, south of Nashville.
The finest of Southern hospitality.
Opening the Dolly Parton truck stop.
In the world, to personify kindness and Southern hospitality than Dolly Parton.
Kenny Rogers said Kenny Rogers Roasters. Remember the chicken?
And 2 years later, our dreams have come true.
The merchandise in this store.
I feel so blessed that we were able to put this together. I have a question. Who would like to see Dolly Parton? Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, my partner, Dolly Parton.
Well, how's everybody doing today out in that hot boiling sun? Anyway, I wanted to welcome all of you and say thank you for coming. We're very excited about our truck stop, the Tennessee and Travel Stop. And I just love the fact that I'm working with Greg, who's such a wonderful guy. The guy that's just talking, Greg Sachs here. Of course, he's had this place for a while, and he said, well, why don't we just go into business together? I said, I think that's a great idea because I've spent my whole life traveling on the road. So anyway, I wanted to welcome all of you and to say thanks. And I'm sure some of you wondering why I wanted a truck stop. Well, I couldn't leave it to beavers.
As you cracked a joke, that's about Buc-ee's. Now, Buc-ee's is the Texas-based truck stop that is massive. It's an institution in the States. Buc-ee's and continues to grow. So truck stops, not just for gas and chips anymore. They turn it into this giant restaurant, theme park, souvenirs. And so Dolly figured, hey, why not I get a piece of the pie? The Leave It to Beavers joke is Buc-ee's mascot is a beaver.
In there. So anyway, we're not trying to compete with anybody. We don't think we'll have to. We think we're going to have everything that you want or need. So thank you so much for coming. And we're going to cut the ribbon.
And that's it. She cuts the ribbon, and that is her last public appearance. This was just a few weeks ago. Yeah, and Cindy's saying 80 years old, still rocking the heels, although she's got an assistant there to help her.
Okay. 1, 3, we're going to cut. 1, 2, 3.
There she is. And those are butterflies that are flying through the air there.
So
somebody had asked yesterday how many concerts she had done in her career. From start to finish, Dolly Parton had performed on stage 869 concerts. Now, this is inside Dolly's truck stop that she opened. Yeah, there's no shortage of places to spend money in this thing. Look at the souvenirs, the tumbler cups, the hats, the shirts, and merch. It's all about the merch. Get the merch. Oh, man, she was a pretty good businesswoman there, too. Wow. Yes. And her last words. She had given an interview just 4 days ago. She said that she had given the interview with the reporter talking about her health issues. She'd said, I've shared in the video messages throughout the past year that I'm dealing with some health issues. The interview was with People magazine. You know, this isn't the first time I've had to manage something like this. Back in the early 80s, I was down for several months with female issues, she says, and I was struggling with my weight at that time. So it's not like I haven't been through this before. She says, I think because we live in a 24/7 world with social media, everything gets magnified in ways that it didn't years ago. I used to joke that I was the queen of the tabloids, but now I guess I can say I'm the queen of social media. You know me, as I've often said, I've dreamed myself into a corner. I love that saying. It builds on the be careful what you wish for. Dolly was a big dreamer and she got everything she wanted. I've dreamed myself into a corner. I still have so many things I want to achieve. So I'm going to keep on working as long as I can to see everything come to life. She went on in her final interview to say, I hate to cancel anything I've committed to, but I just couldn't do the shows at the level that I wanted them to be. I wanted to plan some special performances in the future, but I don't think I'll tour anymore like I used to. But you know, we've been working with some companies who have made those avatar performances, and we're in the early stages of developing that. It's just crazy what technology can do these days. So I'm hoping to launch a big show like that right here in Nashville sometime soon. Isn't that wild? I'll be like George Jones. They used to call him No-Show Jones. Maybe I won't have to show up in person, but I'll still get paid. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Ho, ho, ho. And that was the final words given to the media in an interview with People magazine just 4 days ago, as we say farewell to Dolly. Tributes continue to come in. And we will say hello to Headley's Health Hut at their big anniversary party, which they hold every year, September 24th and 25th at 1314 Richmond Avenue. They have asked that you save the date, and I think that's an important thing to do because they've got so many prizes, like $10,000 in prizes and giveaways. 2 days of huge savings, prizes, giveaways, vendor sampling, and more. Savings store-wide. 9:30 to 7 over the 2 days. And in the meantime, don't forget, Customer Appreciation Day is coming up on Friday at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue. They've got samples and prizes and stuff there, too. Some of the sampling that they're going to be doing includes gluten-free cookie bites. You want to get some? I love samples. Samples are awesome. Nut-free, gluten-free, fudge brownie cookie bites will be sampled on Friday, along with pre-workout performance amplifier. It's a new product as well. And these good protein drinks will be sampled as well. 21 grams of protein in each bottle on sale at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. At Kuiper's Family Bakery, from cinnamon buns to sweet treats, cookies, tarts, and, of course, the best baked bread this side of Thunder Bay. Of course, Manitoba's favorite bakeries right here in Brandon at 1411 First Street. Decades of tradition baked into every bite, just like Grandma used to make. Oh, it's comfort food at its finest. Feeling down? Grab some Kuipers. Trying to celebrate something awesome? Like Libby's grad, we had all kinds of Kuipers buns and breads that go with the burgers and hot dogs at her grad party. You got to have Kuipers to celebrate. So if you're happy or sad, doesn't matter. Get some Kuipers in you because it's decades of tradition, only the finest premium ingredients, and some very friendly folks at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasty's. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, again, celebrating 100 years in business. The staff and management at Murray's thanks everybody for their well wishes on celebrating 100 years. They're working on the new Dodge dealership next to the GM dealership on Richmond Avenue. In the meantime, you can visit the Dodge dealership over on Victoria Avenue, just down from Houston's. But in the meantime, if you're looking for a quick oil change, making sure those fluids are looking good, tires are working good, all fluids are topped up, see Murray GM Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. They'd love to see you. BM says she finds it incredible that Dolly did an interview days before passing. I think she was a workaholic. Truly. The woman just loved her work. And I love that saying, I've dreamed myself into a corner. Because, you know, when you get that successful and somebody's got a great idea, there's no reason to say no to stuff. You're like, of course I'll do that. Of course I'll make that commitment. Of course I'll do this and that. Oh, my God. Over the course of her career, the library program Dolly Parton founded has gifted more than $300 million to children around the world with literacy programs, including right here in Manitoba. And again, if you have not seen the final performance that she gave with Kenny Rogers, you've got to check it out. It is on YouTube. I'll post it on my website at tylerglenshow.com, along with the family announcement. Tributes continue to pour in. There was a lot of reaction to the passing of the country legend, actress, philanthropist, and businesswoman Dolly Parton this morning, and it continues. But in next hour, hour 2 of the show, you can lurk in on the website at tylerglenshow.com. You can also join the conversation on Twitch, twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow. Loblaws has reverse course on labeling in their stores. It's because the big tariff war is on. And so they were going to not tell you where your stuff was coming from. Oh, there was outrage over that. We're friendly. Canadians love hockey. Canadians love snowshoeing, snowmobiling, winter activities. Canadians are the friendliest people on the planet, and Canadians love to spend money. We're number one. We have the highest consumer debt among the G7. Woo! We're number one. Speaking of customers, something called customer rage. Warnings this morning on increased incidents of customer rage. What's that all about? And we've got some developments in Hayden Penniotaire's investigation. The investigation into her death. Oh, my gosh. Lots to talk about. And, of course, it's National Dog Day. We'll take a look at some puppy pics in hour 2. That's only for Twitch, folks. And folks that are going to be watching through the website at tylerglenshow.com, we've got to say goodbye to our TikTok friends and our X friends and YouTube friends and Facebook. Thank you, X. You guys have a great Hump Day Wednesday, okay? Thank you, YouTube. We are moving over to Twitch. You can watch through the website, too, at tylerglenshow.com. And Facebook friends, don't forget about the podcast. The